All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Friday, and let me tell you something. Hertz. Holy crap. Look at Hertz. Could you believe this? Haven't seen this thing move for so long. And by the way, it owes me. Maybe it doesn't, but I did lose some money a long time ago on it. I thought it was going to come back. I was a big fan of Hertz and this, that. But who's traveling, right? Well, they just got basically news came out that they got a $1.7 billion in financing. Early bird gets the money. I was in the room right exactly at 7:45, looked around 8 o'clock. I'm like, $1.50, whatever. Boom. It says, you know what? Things starting to break out. It was a brick wall. If you looked at my post, I said it's a brick wall at $1.50. It's been like that for a long time. After that, off to the races. Look at that bad boy go. Killing it. I know a lot of you guys are killing it. I'm still holding on to $1.50. I don't know if I should sell it now. I almost got shaken out just about maybe 10 minutes ago. But the stock has been just unbelievable. Listen, it's never too late to get in. And this is what you guys got to understand. Sometimes when we get into a stock and you look at something like this, you're like, oh, well, Fausto owns at $1.50. Oh, my God, I logged in late. What was I? You had to take my kid to school. It's 8:30. Yeah, okay, so you paid $1.80. Big deal. It's at $2.40 for crying out loud. And you know what? You might say, oh, it's too late. Everybody owns it before me. Listen, it's never too late. The trend is your friend. Don't buck the trend. If it keeps going up, that's all about. That's what you got to understand when you're part of the team, okay? And that's how it works. But it's been great. Couple other good stocks. And we're going to get to that, George, too. We're going to talk about NEO. We're going to talk about all these stocks. But, before we do that, I just want to talk about yesterday, right? Why not talk about yesterday? So anyway, I was on Well 365 yesterday. It was a great event. We had over 1,000 people. We're going to have a lot of new registrants that I want to get in. And, I was getting so many, I was actually very impressed on the event that they did. Listen, a lot of people are telling me that was one of the best presentations they've seen. And I said, listen, it's not about that. It's like maybe because I basically make sense and someone doesn't. There's some great presenters in there. You have to sample a couple of people out. Some people you just, you thought this is the one to get married, and all of a sudden you find out like, oh my God, this is the worst nightmare. This is the right one. You just know when you know what I mean? You just know it. And that's how you have to do your homework. And you got to constantly keep sampling other people, teams, customer service. It's just not the mentor. It's the whole package that comes along with it. And that's what it's all about. But there are a few stocks I just want to talk about. We're going to get back to the stocks that are moving this morning. Let's just talk about what happened yesterday. So you had the stock Staff. So Staff yesterday, you could see it's absolutely dead right now, right? But it didn't look that bad yesterday. Yesterday was a great runner. It ran from $1.19 to $3.20. Great short squeeze. Stock came back down. Great little stock. SPI, that was our best pre-market trade of the day. And then it just collapsed. Okay. Where do you find these stocks? Right here in the pre-market. Where do we find Hertz this morning? Right here at CyberTradingu University's room. Where do we want SPI, which is awesome, goes from 8 to 14. Does that actually happen? Yes, it does. A lot of you guys killed it. It happens right here. We did a great trade on that. MTC yesterday also was a nice little move. That one did pretty well. LYL, there's another one that we traded yesterday. Great stock, $1.10 to $2.30. GameStop has not only been a great day trade, but it's been a great swing trade. That stock went from 12 to 15. And then let's not forget NEO. NEO just keeps breaking out. Keeps breaking out. It's kind of hard to day trade NEO, though, because you could see like right around 10 o'clock, it went from like 29.20. It dropped down to 27. So everybody started going short. But look where she showed up again. So it's got these really nasty shakes. So be very careful of the NEO. But NEO is going back on the watch list. Okay. So we're going to talk about NEO. Look at NEO. Great orders, big iceberg orders. I was doing when I do my events, I always talk about some of the stocks that we're in, and it's all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute, you just talked about that stock yesterday, Fausto, in your event that you did, and you showed there was this huge 500,000 iceberg order out there, right? Well, it's a lot higher. Well, guess what? Those orders can get filled. Okay. Remember about the short squeeze I was telling you about? You got to be careful of this stuff because you know what? Maybe a guy was trying to dump it. Maybe a guy was trying to take a profit. Listen, the stock traded 6.6 million shares of the stock. It's not even, the market's not even open yet. So there's a lot of trades going on, just like what's going on with Hertz right now. But NEO, we're going to keep that back on our watch list. GXBX, okay, another one has a really nice move. I thought the stock was actually pretty good this morning, and all of a sudden she just crapped out. And that could happen. That could happen. SBGX, I'll put it second protocol. I was actually the first stock on my watch list. Now I'm getting second thoughts on it. And you know what? It's a game changer. Listen, the game changes. You know what I mean? You could be for one thing, and all of a sudden, like, you know what? You know, after seeing what's happening, what I've learned, game over. Let's go to the next one. ASLN, another stock, game changer. It was great this morning. I saw it going up, this and that. It's up 29%, 4.6 million shares. Right away, I noticed it's a penny stock. That kind of eliminates 50% of my, my interest in the stock. And then obviously it's on the downtrend. So this stock, I'm going to scratch it out. So you probably hear people talking about, hey, look at ASLN, there's 30%. Look at 4 point. Listen, it's junk. All right. And you don't want to trade stocks like that. That's basically what it comes down to. RWLK, another stock, big pop up, 22%, 3.5 million. It's not a penny stock though, but we traded stock in the past. It's really not going anywhere. NAV. Now, NAV, I assume this is a buyout. Just went from 37 to 43. It's basically hovering there. So when you see a line like that, I don't even look at the news. So I'm just bringing this up because people look at this like, oh, did you see NAV? What happened? Stock's really not going anywhere. So scratch that one. So we got the NEO. That thing is looking pretty good. Great orders everywhere. Great iceberg orders. Going to be a great stock to trade. Citi's another one. CIT. I don't like seeing charts looking like this. When I see that and it doesn't look like this, that scares me. Okay, you see how nice and tight and a lot of bars there, but she does got to move. She's got a trend. She's breaking higher highs. I like that. So I'm going to keep an eye on that one. And then obviously, Hertz is going to be fun. Hertz, if you look at it, has not broken down yet. That is a good sign. That is a good sign. Okay. That's a lot of money, 1.7 billion. Okay. That means they can go and blow it and do what they want. So stock's doing great. You could do some real changes. Listen, Hertz was one of the pioneers next to Avis. I mean, those are the two biggest companies in the industry. So I never liked Hertz because they're always expensive with their cars. But and it was like they were like, I don't know, I felt like they were too foo-foo for me. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we only deal with corporate America, and we take care of this. But you know what? Obviously didn't work too well for the stock, but maybe the change of heart. Maybe they want to turn to become like a thrifty or something. I don't know, but I don't, regardless, I'm not taking it personal. I made money with the stock. That's all I care about. That's the way you have to look at it. So as much as I throw my 2 cents in there regarding my thoughts on the company, doesn't mean I won't trade it. And that's the way how you have to think as a trader. All right, guys. So did pretty well. Jerry, you made about 93 cents on NEO. Way to go. Look at that. Gene already made 31 cents in Hertz. There you go. Good job, man. And you know what? And if it keeps doing what it's doing, if we get out of this shake, maybe it might break out again. So we'll see how that works. Any other stocks I'm missing, everyone? Anything else? Anything else? All right, so we got our watch list. We know we're going to be trading. We know what's going on. Listen, there's a lot of stocks that will pop up out of the blue. We might just consider looking at something else. We've seen it happen over the course of the day. So just be patient. Now, remember, I know some of you here, it's Friday. Some of you trials, hopefully you guys learned a lot and been enjoying it. If you're new here, if you're a cyber trader, listen, I mean, honestly, I would be done for the day. Just trading Hertz, I'll be done for the day. I mean, I really don't have to. How much more could you possibly make? I mean, you know what? The last thing you want to do is get greedy and get cocky and like you think you got this little cushion and let me go out there and I'm up 3,000. You know what? Let me let me go 3,000 and let me just try to double it. And next thing you lose it. You don't need to do that. You don't need to. Happy with what you made. You hit your home runs. You made it. That pays for a bad day because you're not going to win every day. So just take the money and run. But it's been a fun stock. If you were a level 1 trader to a level 5, you could have traded the stock awesome. Look at that. 90 million shares just traded. Is that amazing in pre-market? And the street, the market's not even open yet. Could you imagine when all these orders start coming in? So that's what really scares me, that the stock could make a big pop. So let's keep an eye on that. All right, guys. So listen, if I don't see you this afternoon, Josh is out today. He's a hardworking guy. He had to take the day off. He had to do a couple of things. So I'm gonna be here, and Rich is gonna be here working with you guys for the rest of the day. So and you know what? That's okay, right? Guys are hard workers. So you know, hopefully enjoys it. All right, guys. Good luck, everybody. I'll see you back here at 2:30. All right. Happy trading.